Let's talk about blending data sources, and to me this is one of the features that will make you transition from basic marketing reporting tools to actual business intelligence solutions like Tableau, Data Studio or Power BI. And I can show you why with this question. What is your total ad spend? To answer this question, you need multiple data sources. You may advertise on LinkedIn ads, on Google ads, on Facebook ads, on Twitter, and many more channels, and I want to combine their data to know actually how much I am spending and how many conversions I am getting. I will show you how it's done, and it is quite simple. Okay, for this exercise, I want to combine Google Ads and Facebook Ads data, so I will go to Resource, and then I will go to Manage Added Data Sources. It turns out that we have connected a Google Sheet and a Google Analytics data. We could combine them as well, but for this exercise, I will bring Google Ads data, and we can do it with our sample accounts. So I will go to Add a Data Source, then I will go to My Data Sources, and I will type Google Ads. And I will choose the sample account of Google Ads. Now I want to bring Facebook Ads data. In this case, I will use the Porter connector. So I will go to Data Source, and then I will type Porter. And I will search the Facebook Ads and Instagram Ads connector by Porter Metrics. I want to say two things here. First, if you want to connect your Facebook Ads data, remember that we have a Facebook Ads connector for Data Studio. And second, if you don't have Facebook Ads data, don't you worry, because the logic and the structure works the same for any database. So for this case, I want to connect my Facebook Ad account, and I will choose it. I want to choose this Facebook Ad account. I will set a conversion window. If I don't use conversion windows, I will choose the recommended option, and I will also suggest a reporting time, which is the recommended option, and I will click to add this data source. Let's blend data sources on Google Data Studio. For this exercise, I am combining Facebook Ads data and Google Ads data. I am bringing Facebook Ads data from the Porter Metrics Facebook Ads connector, and we are bringing Google Ads data from the sample account. I want to quickly explain you the structure of these tables. In both cases, we are bringing the same data. For Facebook Ads, we bring dates with a dimension that is called date. And for Google Ads, the dimension that brings dates is called day. While their name is different, their values are the same. This case is similar with the ad spend data metric. For this case, Facebook Ads, for instance, the metric that represents ad spend on Facebook Ads is called amount spent. On Google Ads, it is called cost. To blending these data sources, all I need to do is selecting these tables and doing a right click and then choose Blend Data. And as you can see, in a matter of seconds, we have created a table with Facebook data and Google Ads data. Let's check it out. We were kind of lucky that this table worked well because, as I mentioned, we set date, which is correct, but amount spent is a metric. So I will move it over to the correct place. Okay, once we have this table, we will see why this is correct and why it works. The first thing that I will do is I will arrange these tables separately. Now I will explain you why this data blending worked. The first thing is that both data sources have a dimension in common. That's why I can tie data. For instance, I can combine data from this date and also data from the similar date. Once we have our table, I can create a custom formula. I can know the total ad spend from both data sources. So I will go to Add a Metric, I will create a new field, and it will be called total ad spend. And the formula will be amount spent plus cost. And our new column will answer the question, what is the total ad spend from both Facebook and Google? As you can see, blending data in Google Data Studio is quite easy and quite powerful, yet I understand that you may have other questions like how to manage null values, or how many data sources can I combine, or how this structure works behind the database. We will explain this with greater detail in other specific tutorials about blending data. Separate tutorials. I will share with you some links of other tutorials to explain in greater detail how data blending works. By now, in the next section, we will cover how to customize our report so we can change colors, logos, elements, and more. I'll see you in the next section.